on, Dad.
Here, and make it last this time.
Hey, well, can I have some more money?
I thought you were supposed to have a Saturday job.
Yeah, we could just give him another fiver.
And that is definitely the last.
Hey, and you to be back at the coach on time!
It don't where to start, do you?
It's massive, isn't it? Have you been before?
No.
You've been, haven't you, Sammy? Wages ago.
Hey, I don't know what you two are doing later, but we've got a big cream cake that needs eating.
You're on.
Oh, if I'd known it was your anniversary, I'd have splashed out in some champagne.
Wait till we've managed 40, then it'll be worth it.
See you later.
See ya.
Mate. So,
You don't mind, do you? Oh, she looks dead uncomfortable with her dad and his friend.
no, I don't mind.
Sammy, me and Derek were wondering, do you fancy coming round with us?
Come on, Sam, we don't mind, do we, Lynn?
No, you're all right. Thanks anyway.
Oh, you're quite welcome.
OK, well, if you change your mind.
Hey, what are you doing standing here jangling? Last one on the Thunderloop is a sissy.
Anyway, we'll see you later.
Yeah, see ya. Thanks.
Well, looks like I've got you all to myself, eh?
Hi. Problems, I'm afraid he wants to go with you two. Oh, he'll be OK once he has something to occupy him.
Yeah, Sam.
Me and Derek don't mind having him. Thomas.
No, I'm sure Anna's right. Once he catches sight of the rides, he'll be fine.
Well, I'm not bothered.
No, gonna go on everything. Aren't you, Thomas? Come on. Oh.
Still got me, you know.
Yeah. I just fancied spending a bit of time with him before... an interview for another job.
You're not leaving Liverpool, are you?
No, it's in Chilwell. I don't even know if I'll get it yet.
You'll get it.
I hope so. With Miss Super Nanny around, I've got no chance with the Farnhams, have I?
Oh, come on, Mass. And the tickets are paid for and everything, you might as well have a look around.
Look, if I went now, I could be in Birmingham by tea time.
Doing what? Walking the streets?
I know a couple of people there.
Can't we just have one more day together? Like I said this morning, it's not much to ask, is it?
I suppose a couple of hours would be all right.
A couple of hours, then?
I mean it.
All right.
And I don't want to talk about us.
Look at that.
Photograph. I just come and caught you, that's all.
Hey, come on, let's go on the Thunderloop.
Oh, I can't, Dad.
Oh, don't be so soft.
Oh, no, honestly, no way.
Oh, I'll take Peter then.
No, you won't.
A young lad like you, what are you so chicken for?
Thinks I'm a little sick.
Oh, I don't know. These young ones have got no sense of adventure. Come on, Jean, you'll have to take me.
Me?
Well, there can't be two lily livers in one family. Anyway, you look like you need a bit of a thrill.
Sorry, Dad.
Where did she get the energy from?
I know, she'd make a show of anyone, wouldn't she? If Rod was here, he'd probably arrest her for disorderly behaviour or whatever it is.
Kidnapping.
You all right, love?
Yeah.
I think I'll miss out the next ride, though.
Listen, you didn't really mind about the meal tonight, did you?
Did you?
No. About time we've done something different, isn't it?
And how are we going to celebrate our 21st anniversary?
Oh, let me think. I know. How about a table for two at the Riverview? Just for a change, like.
Oh, I wish our Mike could have been here. He could have filmed us all.
Aye, not arty enough for him, I suppose. Mind you, I can't understand half he's on about these days, you know.
Made up for him. Being asked to show his video at the Edinburgh Festival.
I've been thinking about that, you know. We could go there and see him.
What about the shop? It's a long way, you know.
Yeah, but we could turn it into a holiday. I've still got all my dad's camping gear. We could go up see Mike's film and then go to Loch Lomond or somewhere for the week.
Yeah, it's hard, though. We're getting away.
I know, but look at all we've been through these past few months. We don't get away enough, you know, do you? Shall we do it?
I'm game.
That's it, then. We do it. Hey, come here.
Oh, yeah. What do you want? Ron!
You see? He's perfectly at ease with Anna.
Yeah, till she decides to swan off to a better paid job.
Yeah, well, we don't know that yet, do we?
Oh, she's been getting calls from that agency of hers, hasn't she?
Look, that's the agency looking for more money, not necessarily for Anna.
Margaret's still his favourite.
He's just a child, for God's sake. Listen, if Margaret disappeared this very minute, he wouldn't remember it for more than a day or two.
Still doesn't make Anna the best choice for him, though, does it?
Well, she's here.
Hi.
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 Hello, Trouble.
This is where the parade starts. I
Hello.
think Thomas might like to see it.
Yes, all right. I'll tell you what, we'll have a look round the house and you take Thomas, have a look at the parade.
Okay.
Will you be all right with him?
Oh, no problem, Mrs. Farnham.
Yeah, sure, go on. See you later.
Okay. Bye-bye.
See you, Thomas. Bye-bye.
Why did he get so upset? You know what he was like earlier on.
Stop worrying. She's a nanny.
There we go.
I thought it would take her out of herself a bit, a day out. Perhaps I shouldn't have come.
Daft.
Perhaps you should spend a bit of time with her on your own. Just the two of you. Forget me for a bit.
But on a day out, she'll come round.
She's had plenty of time to do that. She hasn't. It's obviously preying on her mind. Owen, the divorce, baby. You'll have to talk to her.
I've tried. Lynn, I don't know what to do. I've tried everything.
I'd like you to talk to her. Just the two of you. Change of place might alter things.
OK, later. Only after you've been on another fast drive with me.
Do I have to?
Yeah. Went mass, have one?
Oh, no, it's all right.
There's a picnic area over there, you know. We could have it there.
Well, I think the parade's about to start. Can't we go and see that?
Yeah, if you want. Yeah, we can have the butties later, eh?
Yeah.
Right, that's better. Oh, why do we always have to walk miles for the ladies? It's all right for you fellas. There's loads of trees to hide behind.
Julia.
It's true. Right, I'm going to have another go on the beast.
Oh, not again, Julia.
No need to start trembling, John Harrison. I've just bumped into Billy Rigby from the Legion. Think I've clicked. Gonna take me on the beast. Lost his wife 6 months ago, poor fellow. But I might just get an invite back to the British Legion buffet. See ya.
Want some sweeter?
No, thank you. I think I'm going to take a few pictures of the gardens.
Heidi from Julia, more like.
Yeah.
You hungry?
A bit, yeah.
Well, should we get something?
Yeah, all right.
I was used to go to the Lord Mayor's.
Me too.
Did you? Pity the crowd was always so big. We might have met a lot earlier.
Anyone for more cake? Ron? Dee Dee?
Oh, no thanks, love, I'm fine.
Come on, Dee, it's your anniversary.
Another slice of that? I won't be able to move.
A silver anniversary is 25 years, so what's 20?
I think it's China. I got me gold early. Mind you, just as well married to an old fella like that.
Cheeky bear.
I've heard some people call 20 years platinum now. But gold's 50 years, and platinum's supposed to be more expensive.
Platinum will do for me next year. Nice ring.
New tiara.
Tell you what, you stick with me for 100 years, kid, then you get platinum. Done.
Done.
Hey, shouldn't we be making the most of the last half hour?
Fancy a look round the gardens. Why don't you go round again with your Sammy?
Yeah, OK.
Do you and Ron fancy a walk around the gardens, Dee Dee?
Hey, I'll have you go. I just want to wander around, you know, check everyone's all right in my official capacity, like. Come on, love, shake a leg.
This after all.
Come on.
Nothing. Look, I'm going to have to put an announcement over the tannoy.
But anything could have happened. I mean, he could have had an accident, fallen off one of these rides. I mean, look at all the stuff there
I'll
is.
make this announcement.
Patricia! Oh, Margaret! Oh, bless you. Hello. We're looking everywhere for you. Is he worried?
Well, we found her wandering around by the carousel.
Oh, somebody didn't look after him properly, did they?
Well, it could have happened to anybody.
I
Patricia.
never meant to let him out of my sight.
No, it's all right, man. Don't worry.
Well, me and Derek have promised to take on the octopus again. Do you want to do that? Do you want to do that? Yeah.
Anna is supposed to be in charge of it, see?
Yeah, but Margaret and Derek have promised him. Come on, take him. Perhaps you can look after Anna as well.
There's no need to put her down like that.
Oh, she's incompetent, for God's sake. I mean, what would have happened if Margaret and Derek hadn't been here?
Look, he's safe. We found him, and that's all that matters. Now, let's just forget it, all right?
OK, well, when we get home, perhaps you could sack her as well.
She's on a month's trial, for God's sake.
Look, I want her sacked, I want Margaret back, and I want this whole mess sorted out.
Lynn likes this so much. Why didn't you bring Gail on it?
I wanted to spend some time with you. No problems, son. I know you have. You've got to sort them out. We have.
The only problem is the baby.
Don't say that.
Well, it is. No one wants to divorce me.
That's not final. He'll come round.
He won't. I mean, he only cares about the baby. He doesn't even want to know me anymore, just the baby.
He wants the both of you.
Dad, I don't even exist anymore. No one wants to know about me, just that baby.
We're talking about a little person here, you know. Louise, not that baby.
I don't want it.
Of course you do.
Dad, I could have killed her. I mean, I nearly killed her. And I'm scared what I could do next. And no one's interested in me anymore.
Sammy! 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 Sammy!
Your receipt. Thanks very much.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Thank you.
See you after.
Yes, see you.
Hello, John. I was wondering where you got to. Fancy a coffee or something?
Hello, Ron. I was just wondering if there was anything I could take back for Barbara.
Oh, and, is there?
Oh, I think we'll have that coffee first, shall we?
Yeah. Get your priorities right, eh?
How can you read with all this going on around you?
It's easy. I've been doing it since I was a kid.
I couldn't concentrate.
It's all right as long as you're totally involved.
Is it new?
God, no. It's Thomas Hardy.
Oh, no, I meant is the book new.
Yeah, what's the replacement? Must have read it 5 or 6 times since I was 15.
Tess of...
Oh, yeah, it's a great book.
Did you get bored reading the same story again?
Have you not read it?
No.
Seen the film?
No, what's it about?
See. Well, it's about this poor girl in the West Country. Goes to live with a relative of hers, a guy called Alec d'Urberville.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Have you seen our Sammy?
No, not since the coach.
Sorry, no.
If you see her, tell her I was looking for her.
OK.
See you later.
So go on, what happens then?
Oh, it's Tess. Well, she gets seduced by this guy, gets pregnant, meets a vicar. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll lend you the book when I finish it.
Oh, yeah?
You're welcome.
Oh, still don't know you can read in a place like this.
Well, don't need places like this when you can read. The books can take you anywhere.
This is the life, eh?
Yeah.
Well, is everything all right with you?
Sorry?
Well, I just thought, you know, it must have been a bit upsetting this morning, all that business in Corkill's shop.
Embarrassing, more like. Jumped up bloody... Anyway, it's best forgotten.
You can tell me, you know, John. As far as I'm concerned with mates, I mean, I wouldn't say anything.
Tell you what?
Well, you know, I mean, if you had made a mistake and took those tapes of Corkill's out...
Ron?
How are you, Frank?
Have you seen Aunt Sammy? I've lost her.
She's a big girl now, isn't she?
Yeah, I know, but it's not long before the coach goes.
No,
now.
mate, sorry, we haven't seen her.
You fancy a coffee, Frank?
No, another time, mate.
Look, John, like I said, if there is a bit of a problem, you can tell me, you know, I wouldn't say a word.
What are you talking about, a problem?
You know what I mean, John? The shoplifting.
You're as bad as him. Are you going to believe a yob like that against me?
No, but...
This is ridiculous. I didn't steal his blasted tapes. Do I look like a thief?
Well, that's what I said to my daughter, actually. She told me she saw you take a tin of sardines from my shop last week.
Oh, that is nonsense.
Yeah, well, if it isn't, we're going to have to talk.
No thief. That's that. The whole thing is ridiculous.
You're right, Thomas. Please, Dr. Anna. Yes, he's okay. Yes, Mommy. I'm here, darling.
Just because you're on the committee, thinks he can take me to the woods? Well, it'd take more than a free Legion Buffy for him to go anywhere with me. Little runt.
Oh, come on, Julia. Have you seen Frank and Sammy?
Frank's just coming.
She's run off on me. I've looked everywhere for her. I'm terrified she might do herself some harm.
What?
She's talking about the baby. I'm scared in case she does some damage to herself.
Oh, she got her empties.
Frank, you still looking for your Sammy?
Ah, kids, Ron, you know what they're like. Never get any better.
Can we just hang on a bit, Ron?
Well, we're already running late, love, you know. There's a Buffy laid on at the Legion.
What? You looking for your Sammy?
Why, have you seen her?
Well, yeah, she was leaving the main entrance about 10 minutes ago.
Look, Ron, if you gotta go, you go. I'll have to find her.
I'll come with you.
Lynn, you stay with Ron. Cheers, mate.
Frank, I can give you 5 minutes, mate, then we're going to have to go, you know.
All right, Ron.
Now, come on, love, let's get you in the coach. Hey, Sinbad, is Marcia coming or what?
No. Reckon that's it.
Yeah, well, we can't wait for Frank Harder. We're going to have to go. Come on, driver, that's it. That was a good day, wasn't it? Hey, enjoy that, kids. Hey, whoa, hang on, driver. One of ours here. Come on, love, what are you doing? It's hiking home.
Sinbad, I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sam? Sam? We've been looking all over the place for you. What are you doing?
Thinking.
Thinking about what? If you're thinking what I think you are, Sam, it's stupid. What good would it do? Sam, how would your mum feel? Hey? Katie? Owen? Me? Little Louise? You don't really think it's the right thing to do, do you, Sam? You just had a hard time.
Hey, listen, mate. I'm sorry I had to go without you.
It's all right, Ron. I know you had to get back to the Legion.
What time did you get home, then?
All late, son. I had to change trains a couple of times.
Tell me, was, Sammy all right?
Oh, yeah. Met a couple of girls and got chatting, you know. Lost all track of time.
Only Dee Dee thought she wasn't looking too well, you know.
Oh, no, she's fine. Hey, listen, Ron, thanks for looking after Lynn. Taking her to the buffet at the Legion.
Yeah, our pleasure, mate. She's good company. I just felt a bit lousy, you know, having to leave you and Sammy behind. That'll be, £3 for cash, please, Frank.
You go, mate.
I tell you what, though, I'll have a word with the committee down the Legion. I might be able to get that coach money refunded.
No, forget it. It was our fault.
Hey, if you happen to see your mate today, just remind him he's not welcome in my shop.
What's all that about, Ron?
Oh, he's just cheesed off because he thought he saw somebody nicking something out of his shop. Now he's annoyed because I stepped in and said maybe he was mistaken, you know.
And did you know the fella?
Oh, you know what he's like, Frank. He'd cause trouble anywhere, Corkhill, wouldn't he?
Anyway, cheers, Ron. Thanks for looking after Lynn.
You're more than welcome, Frank. If you want that cheque cash and the answer's still no, and this doesn't go anywhere until you pay for the one that you had yesterday.
Take what I owe you and add interest, if you like.
No, thank you. 35p will be enough. And I wouldn't go flashing a wad like that around, otherwise you might finish with getting mugged.
Yeah, well, it won't happen again.
You what?
It won't happen.
Supermarkets never seem to suffer from recessions, do they? It was like bedlam in there this afternoon. Yeah. Thanks. All I want to do this afternoon is put my feet up in the garden with a cup of tea.
I'll put the kettle on.
Thanks.
I bet you're still tired from yesterday.
Yeah, it was a bit much, I suppose. Don't think I've walked so far since my op.
Where's Anna?
Good question. She hasn't said anything to you about an interview, has she?
An interview? Like a job interview?
She wasn't giving anything away when she asked for the afternoon off, but I'm sure that's what it was for.
I thought she was, like, really brilliant at her job and she was staying.
Anne's only on a month's trial, remember? You've still got a chance.
If Max has got anything to do with it.
Well, that's something to be discussed at the end of the month.
Listen, the kettle's nearly boiled. I can leave you to it.
Are you going out?
Yeah, I'm meeting Derek.
Oh, no time for a cuppa?
No, I'm already a bit late.
Going anywhere special?
I don't know yet.
Well, have a nice time.
Bye.
Hello, John.
Can't stop. I've got to do 5 miles today.
£2, please, then. Ta.
Hi.
How are you? Aye, aye. You've been patronising the opposition.
Pardon?
Well, none of our mates are allowed to shop in there, you know.
Just a cheap chamois leather.
Oh, that's all right, then. I don't stock them.
Well, perhaps I should buy something from you.
No, there's nobody. I was only kidding.
No, I enjoyed that drink at the Legion with you and Dee Dee.
Yeah, so did I. It was a good night, wasn't it?
Oh, some of those croissants might cheer Sammy up a bit. That bunch will be fine.
These? How's she doing? Is she all right?
Oh, she's fine. Just finding it a bit hard to adjust to having a new baby.
Yeah, I suppose so. Just call it £2, eh?
Well, say thanks again to Dee Dee for last night.
Yeah, they will. And hey, listen, next time, you and Frank will have to come. We'll have a foursome.
I'll mention it to him. Good. Bye.
Ta-ra, love.
Oh, yeah. Friend of yours, is she?
Frank Rogers, if you must know.
Oh, aye.
She hasn't robbed anything out of your shop, has she?
You shouldn't have butted in yesterday. I should have got the busies to sort that out.
Jimmy, do you honestly think that a man like John Harrison would be bothered pinching bits and pieces like tape cassettes? Married to a school teacher, a man who had his own factory.
What difference does that make, eh? Listen, you hear about these celebrities, politicians going on the rob all the time, don't you?
Jimmy, you are mistaken.
Am I? Listen, just because he's a mate of yours, you just want to think the best, don't you? Jackie told me about that tin of sardines.
Well, she shouldn't, because there's no proof.
Oh, isn't there? I'll be with you in a minute, girls, OK? I'm not mistaken. He nicked them tapes. All right, girls.
When I saw her on top of that bridge, I was terrified, I tell you. I thought she was going to jump.
Yeah, but she didn't.
How can you be so calm? I'm terrified to let her out of my sight.
You shouldn't let yourself get so wound up. She's safe and sound at home now. Anyway, I was concerned. I don't know how I got through that buffet at the Legion, not knowing what was happening.
I'm sorry I dumped you like that.
You hardly dumped me.
Wasn't much of a day out.
I enjoyed it. Well, it wasn't all bad.
Do you think she'd get out of bed if you went up to see her?
You said she got up this morning but went back to bed again.
Yeah?
Well, don't you think it's better to leave her till she's ready? It must have been pretty exhausting for her yesterday. Not everyone was very tactful asking about the baby.
I shouldn't have pushed her into going.
Well, she has to cope eventually.
Yeah.
They look nice, don't they? I got them from Ron.
What, you see him this afternoon?
Yeah?
You didn't give me any details, did you? About our Sammy?
I wouldn't do that. It's none of his business.
No, it's just that he was asking me earlier on. I don't want anyone knowing anything outside of this place.
They may have to soon.
What do you mean?
I mean medical help, Frank.
No chance. I've had enough with that social worker poking her nose in. What good did that do, eh?
Well, that's something that needs to be talked about between you and Sammy.
She'll hardly talk.
Not today, maybe. You had anything to eat?
What?
I take it you haven't. I'll do something for the three of us. My tour at the Friends. I don't have to rush back for them.
OK.
Some pork chops here, will they do?
Anything will do me.
Right.
It's good of you to come round, you know. I don't know what I would have done without you. Just lately.
Hello, love. All right, Peter.
All right. Half an ounce of Virginia, please, Ron.
I don't know. You're gonna have lungs like clapped-out hush puppies smoking this.
Maybe, but for the moment, I'm dying for a smack.
Yeah, dying being the operative word.
You don't want to like working in a non-smoking environment. Oh, I should say anti-smoking, really.
Oh, no. I just wish we'd have had a non-smoking environment when I was in a proper job. I might have given up a few years earlier.
You reformed addicts are always the worst. Don't mind making money out of it, though, do you?
You keep smoking them and you'll see I was right.
Yeah, sure. I'll see you.
You didn't say if you enjoyed the trip or not yesterday, 92.
Yeah, it's great. Made a nice change. I don't know if I'll go anywhere with Julia Brogan again, though.
Yeah, she can wind you up good style, can't she?
Certainly can.
How about your dad? Did he enjoy himself?
Yeah, I think so.
Peter, well, I don't know whether or not I should be saying this, but I'm a bit worried about your dad.
Worried?
Yeah, I mean, like I say, I might be out of line even mentioning it, and the only reason I am is that I like your dad. We get on, and well, I wouldn't like to see him getting any trouble, so...
Not making yourself very clear, Ron.
No, well, it's not something I like saying, especially about a mate and a neighbour. But I think he might have started shoplifting.
Shoplifting? My dad? Oh, Ron,
Look, I know it sounds mad, and believe me, I wouldn't have dreamt of saying anything if I wasn't pretty sure.
Well, how sure are you? That's a very serious allegation.
Peter, I know, believe me.
I said, how sure?
Well, our Jackie, my daughter, well, she saw him take a tin of sardines off the shelf the other day.
A tin of sardines? Ron, he doesn't even like sardines. None of us do.
Yeah, but she's convinced. Believe me, I've been over and over it with her, and she swears that she wasn't seeing things.
Come on, Ron.
She's convinced, Peter.
Ron, one tin of sardines. And the chance that your daughter may have made a mistake, it's hardly damning evidence, is it?
No, but there's more than that. Believe me, Peter, I hate saying this.
Well, can we get to the point, please, Ron?
Well, yesterday, before the coach trip, him next door, Corkle, he accused your dad of stealing a packet of cassettes. He wanted him to turn his pockets out, and your dad refused. Anyway, I had a word with Corkle and sorted it out, but... Well, the thing is, the coach driver found a cassette stuffed under the seat that your dad was sitting on the way to Alton Towers. Look, I know that everything I told you might be wrong, but... Well, I just thought you ought to know, you know. I thought maybe... Well, thought maybe you could have a word.
Have you told anyone else?
No. This is just between me and you. All right?
Look, Ron, I'd be grateful if you...
Hey, your old fella's a mate of mine, all right? I won't say a word.
She still wants to sleep. Says she might have it later.
It's in the oven if she wants it.
When you say she needs medical help, do you mean a psychiatrist and all that?
Well, we do get to see things in my job. She wouldn't be the first young mother that had to have that kind of help.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want her branded as some sort of nutcase.
There's no shame in having to see a psychiatrist, Frank.
I don't know anyone who's ever been to see one. Certainly no one in my family has, that's for sure.
Well, that's no reason to deny Sammy specialist help.
I wouldn't, if she needed it.
Well, don't you think she does? What she told you yesterday. Everything that's happened these last few weeks.
We've always been able to sort things out in this family. Problems. Bloody hell, we've had some problems to sort out.
But were they as serious as this?
No. But we've always sorted them out. Without social workers and psychiatrists and all that.
How?
We just did.
How?
By talking. Talking things through. But how can we do that with the state we're in now? Even a baby's not here.
You can't let things just slide, Frank. Sammy should see a doctor as soon as possible.
I just need time to talk to her.
You've had time, and look what happened.
I've had to look after the house and our Katie. At least when Owen was here, he did his bit.
Well, this is excuses, Frank, for not doing something.
I feel like getting our Sammy and Owen and knocking their heads together. Me and Chrissy never had all this.
You weren't living in separate houses.
No. Do you reckon Owen would come round and talk it through with us?
I can only say no.
I might try and get hold of Owen's mum and dad. I mean, if they were here, I wouldn't get into a slanging match, would he?
Well, ask them then. It's something positive, at least.
Just like heads together. I'll go and ring him.
Owen will be there all night. That's going to go cold.
Yeah. Sorry. Would you come?
I don't think it's the place for me. It's family.
I mean it. I'd like you to be there.
You might. What about everyone else?
You've been here through the best part of it. You know as much as any of us.
If you're sure.
Of course I am. I'd be really grateful for the support. Okay?
Thanks.
You had a hard day. Look like you have.
It's all right for some. Some of us haven't even started yet.
You're nights?
Late. Don't know what's worse.
Earlies.
So, how was Alton Towers?
Oh, it's made a change.
Bet you wish me nan hadn't gone, eh?
No comment.
Anyway, I'll have to get off. I'll see you, love.
All right. So, how's the new job? Still liking it?
Tell you in a few months. It's okay.
I'm applying for a new job. It's on the makeup counter in Lewis's. I'm doing beautician work as well for Gary.
Great.
I was just doing the application form then. That book we were talking about.
Tess, I finished it at lunchtime.
I was just going to ask if you'd finished with it, yeah.
There you go. Should keep you out of trouble for a while.
How long will it take to read?
Oh, how long's a piece of string?
What am I like, eh? I mean, how long can I keep it?
I'll just give it back when you finish. I've got loads of books.
Great.
Hello there. Hi, Dad.
Anyway, I'll get off. Thanks for the book.
You early? Yeah, a bit. Exploiting the capitalists, are you? By sneaking away early? Something like that, yeah. I was hoping to do 5 miles, but then I got a damn blister. It's all for a good cause, isn't it? Yeah, that's a spirit. Positive thinking. I think a new pair of walking socks are in order, though, don't you? Dad. Mm-hmm. Is everything all right? What, with the walk? Yeah, spot on. I'm increasing my distance by 2 miles a day until I can do 20 miles without feeling it. No, I mean, generally. Generally, yeah. Never felt better. Just because I'm an asthmatic doesn't make me an invalid, you know? No, of course it doesn't. I'll get changed and pop into town. Well, this time, what for? Well, new walking socks are a priority, don't you think? And if I've got time, I'll go and see the tall ships. Well, hey, I'll come with you. What for? Don't know. You'd be more use peeling a few potatoes, wouldn't you?
I don't think I'd bother, mate. They'll never sell as well as your 30p throwaway lasers.
Well, you're funny, aren't you?
Anyway, be too much like hard work. Take the empties back.
Oh, go on, laugh. But these are going to keep me in heat and light till Christmas. Who needs Lecky?
Flaming squatter. Hey, Maxie. It didn't do much good cutting off the squatter's electric, did it?
Gas lights?
Very good, Maxie. 10 out of 10. Listen, when a Fletcher's going to do something a bit more positive about him, mate, he's laughing at us proper tenants.
I'm sorry, Ron. I've told you, it's nothing to do with me.
Oh, aye. Staring it again, are we?
I'm just trying to get his firm to shape themselves and get you evicted.
No chance.
See, he's even laughing at you lot.
Why don't you tell him the Fletchers won't even try to put me out? Hey, go on.
That's what you think.
Listen, they won't spend a penny on the court costs. Barry Grant isn't giving them enough for them to be wasting their money on stuff like that.
Is that right?
It'd only be 10% of the monthly rental, so there wouldn't really
So
be...
you mean he's going to get away with it?
No, I'm not meaning that at all. Look, I'm saying it would be unlikely to send it into court because it wouldn't be worth a fuss.
So you're just going to leave it like this? Him coining it and paying nothing?
It's not my department. I'm a surveyor, not a solicitor.
Cheers. Hey, hope you don't mind me saying, but You're a bit out of condition, aren't you? Struggling a bit there, weren't you?
Do you fancy coming for a pint?
What now? I can't, mate. Don't want to lose business, you know.
Oh, well, what's half an hour, eh?
Money, mate.
Well, what about tonight, then?
Who, me? With you?
Well, why not?
Yeah, well, you and me, we've never, you know.
Oh, look, if you're worried about the money, I mean, it's all right, I'll pay. After all, it is only ale money, isn't it?
Listen, thanks, but not this time, eh? I mean, I'm not going out that much these days, not since I got back with the missus, you know.
Under the thumb, eh?
No, I just prefer it that way, that's all.
Suit yourself.
Right, thanks.
I hope you don't mind. You're the first person I thought of. It's for a job application. I need 2 references.
Are you asking me?
Is that all right?
Yeah, of course.
I thought I'd ask Mr. Whittle, my boss at the pharmacy as well. Well, I thought it'd be really good to have someone that works in advertising. Sure you don't mind?
I'd be pleased to. What sort of job is it?
I'll be working on the makeup counter at Lewis's. I presume beautician work and courses, stuff like that. I always wanted to work there.
I'd better give you a good reference then, hadn't I? Oh, you filled it in?
Nearly.
Wish my handwriting was that neat. How's the class going?
Great. I'm really into it now. Can't stop reading.
Even the cornflake packet, eh?
Almost, yeah. It's good being able to read the cosmetics, though. Some words are a bit difficult, but it's just great.
What's the book?
Oh, Peter Harrison lent me it.
You're coming on fast.
Well, I can't really read it, but no one's ever lent me a book like that before.
Tess of the D'Urbervilles. God, that brings back memories. I did it at school. Ooh, that Alec d'Urberville. Angel Clare wasn't much better.
Peter told me.
Good story. You'll enjoy it.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's all right, Margaret. Come and join us.
Ready, go.
Wasn't expecting you back so early.
Hi, having a party? Look, I'm just making some squash. Anybody want some?
No, thanks. I was just going.
All right, I'll see you out.
Something wrong? Is it Derek?
I found another nanny job. I'm gonna take it.
But I told you Anna's contract's only for a month. Oh, please, can't you reconsider?
I made up my mind. You don't know what it's been like living here, Patricia. I feel awkward. I'm in the way. I feel like no one even wants to talk to me anymore.
That's not true.
I'm sorry, but it is. Ever since I've come back off holiday, Max has hated me. He's just got that Anna in to spite me.
You've got that all wrong, Margaret. We hired Anna because you left us in the lurch. You proved to be unreliable. And after all the help and support that we gave you when you first met Derek.
You promised we wouldn't decide on Anna till the end of the month. Now she's off looking for another job. Please, please reconsider, Margaret. You're just rushing into things. We've agreed you can use your old room until you've got it all sorted out.
I can't. I told the new family I'll move in tonight.
I knew it would come to this. Now it looks like we've lost both nannies. Well done, Max.
Could you just sign there, please? Right, you're free to go now, Mr. Harrison.
What happens now?
The report goes to the prosecution service and they decide whether to prosecute or not.
What's the likelihood of prosecution?
It's not for me to say, sir.
Look, is there any way we can keep this quiet? I couldn't bear for people to know. And there's my wife. She's the deputy headmistress of the local school.
I'm afraid I can't help you with that.
What about publicity? Will you tell the papers?
We wouldn't tell the papers. Look, Mr. Harrison, I really do have to get on.
Oh. Will the police have to come round to the house?
I can't say, I'm sorry.
Look, I'll plead guilty, but I've got to be sure of keeping everything quiet. I don't want my neighbours to know. Look, please, can you help me? I've got to keep it quiet.
This way, Mr. Harrison.
John?
What are you doing here?
Here you are, my love. Thank you. Hey, Frank, how are you fixed for the weekend? Because Dee Dee and me...
Sorry, Ron, I'm in a bit of a rush. Got visitors. £1.20, yeah?
Yeah.
See ya.
Well then, Maxie, what can I do you for?
Right, is this Corkhill squatting business?
Hey, now, don't you go worrying yourself over there. I am not going to let you down. Oh, no. On the contrary, you have given me some very good advice, mate, which I value very deeply. No more rents off me until that useless shower of pillocks you wear for get Jimmy Corkhill out.
Now, I know it must seem unfair.
Unfair? He's been in there for ages now, raking it in. He's probably opened a Swiss bank account by now.
Yes, but you see, the thing is, Ron, the thing is that if you don't pay your rent, then Fletchers are going to have to get the bailiffs in.
Why?
Why?
Yeah, why?
Well, that's what we do. I mean, we've got no choice.
Well, you didn't get the bailiffs into Jimmy Corkhill.
Well, no, that's because he's a squatter.
Oh, I see. He's a squatter, is he? Oh. Well, in that case, I am officially declaring myself a squatter as from now.
No, hang on a minute. You can't do that.
Oh, yes, I can. You just watch me.
No, you can't.
Maxie, if I want to be a squatter, I will flaming well be a squatter. Define squatter, eh? Someone who doesn't pay for the privilege of using the property that he occupies. Well, that is me, sunshine, because I am not going to pay your firm 1 penny. So you can go back and inform your lords and masters that we are breeding like rabbits round here, us squatters.
After that one is Contrecou, then comes Brown Badger.
Good day.
Behind Brown Badger is Hennessy.
Fine.
The last three, the outside of the Boucher with Contrecou.
Watch the racing.
With blue bandages in front and
Breathed a lot.
starting Pheasants Fail, bidding for doubles all round.
As you do.
And making the turn.
As you
is
do.
Hedge Clipper still with a clear advantage of now almost 3 lengths from Lorca's in second place. For sales prize in the blue and green in 3. Then
Dad,
comes Redmond's Folly in the
are you
mauve
all right?
jacket 4. And after him,
If you wanna
Blue Down
talk or
together with
anything.
Contrecrew turning for home.
I'm trying to watch the television.
And into the final half mile of this Bartlett line handicap. It's still Hedge Clipper out on his own, having made it all up to this point.
Oh, I thought you were me, Dad. You ready? Why don't you put some makeup on? Well, I don't want Owen thinking I've made an effort for him. Why not? Well, because I don't want him thinking I'm desperate. He hates me, doesn't he? He wants a divorce.
Well, there are worse things than divorce, Sammy. People survive it. I did.
Hi.
Hi.
Do you know, I think I'll wake up one day and realise Ron Dixon was a bad dream.
What's he done now?
He should have been a lawyer, that man. He's got a lawyer's mind, a kind of devious logic.
Talking of which,
What? Lawyers or devious logic?
devious logic. I've just spent £250 on a new dress.
What?
I knew you'd be pleased. It's for tonight. I thought the chairman of the round table ought to have a suitably glamorous consort for the summer ball.
Hmm.
And I felt like spending a lot of money.
And you do it brilliantly.
I do it well, don't I? Take these as well.
Yeah, what's this?
Shoes.
Ah. That's what he was so uptight about.
Who?
Frank Rogers. I think there's something going on over there. Husband and baby coming back.
You know, sometimes I think I'm going to wake up and find that work was all a bad dream. They still haven't printed the charity logo I spent all last week doing. But who cares? Cancer, charity... Ugh, don't want nasty, uncommercial words like that, do we? Not in our nice, bright, totally unreal industry. So, all my stuff goes to the bottom of the pile. Should be used to it by now.
You and Trevor plan a holiday this year?
Oh, we thought we might have a long weekend in Harlock.
Oh, very nice.
Trevor
Hey, Trevor.
sends his apologies. He would have come, only one of the boilers at work failed.
Hey, she's grown.
Yeah, £2 this week.
£2? Hey, who's a clever little girl, then?
Yeah, she had a bad night last night. Bit of a cough.
A cough? I know what we need. Tea. That's what we need. I won't put the kettle on.
I'll do it.
Oh, this is a friend of mine, Mrs. Matthews. Lynn, this is Mrs. Daniels, Owen's mum.
Hello.
How do you do? I thought this was just family.
I wanted Lynn to be here. She's been... Well, I couldn't have got through the last few weeks without her.
Owen, how do you feel?
About me being here. If you'd rather I wasn't.
Not bothered.
Now, sit down, love.
I'll make tea. Perhaps Sammy would like to say something. Well, that's what you're all here for, isn't it? To talk. To find out what everyone wants. Well, what about you then, Owen? What do you want?
Thought it was all decided. We got a divorce, aren't we?
Sammy?
Well, I don't. I just... Oh, I'm sorry.
This isn't right, this. It's all wrong.
Leave her a minute.
I've been to see a solicitor. And I've explained the situation. It was a mistake from the beginning. It's my fault. I don't blame Sammy for anything. I don't. I knew we shouldn't have got married. I just didn't have the guts to admit it. Anyway, I wanted to stop now. Before it goes any further. And before But before anyone else gets hurt.
Patricia,
Hmm.
you want something to eat before we go?
Not if we're eating there, no.
What are you doing?
Thinking?
You don't want to go.
Oh, God, Max, I'm gonna hate every minute of it. You know I am. But I'll do it, honest. The best chairman's lady ever. The deluxe model, one that nods and speaks as well. £54 and 99p.
Is that what all this is about? Sitting up here brooding?
No. I was missing Margaret, actually. As a permanent feature of my life. Don't have to pretend with Margaret.
Well, you don't have to pretend with Anna either.
I do. I mean, even if she has picked up the gossip about me, she won't know. She won't understand. Not like Margaret did. I do miss her.
What's the point in coming if you won't discuss things?
Look, I thought that's what you wanted. I thought you wanted me to leave her.
Shh.
Well, that's what you said.
That was before Louise was born. That was when there was one last chance for you to start again.
And there's a chance now.
Look, love, for better, for worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, you're bound to that little girl now for the rest of your life, and there's nothing you can ever do to change that. You've stopped being #1 priority. You're #2 now. So you better start thinking what's best for her.
That's exactly what I am doing, Mum. That's why I went to see the solicitor.
Where's Lynn?
She's gone in the kitchen.
Won't be a minute.
Dad, come and sit down here, love.
I'm keeping out the way.
Did you tell Sammy that divorce wasn't the end of the world?
I'm still here and kicking. I used to be able to get my leg behind my ear. Do you want me to show you?
No.
Why not?
Behind your ear?
We better find something to do in here. Give them a chance to start talking. Frank, I didn't tell Sammy to rush off and divorce him. I just said that if that's what they both decide, then it won't be the end of the world.
Yeah, but they can't decide anything, can they, if they won't talk?
Just sitting there like stuffed dummies, ignoring each other. Both of them.
Right, that's it. This is getting us nowhere.
Keep it light, Frank.
Oh, come on, this is stupid. We come here to talk, so let's talk. Your mum and me, we've had a couple of chats over the phone, and we both feel... Look, I don't even know why you're talking about divorce. You haven't even given your marriage a chance yet. And I don't want my daughter's life screwed up before it's hardly begun.
And I don't want my daughter's life screwed up neither. Now, if you excuse me, I'll take her upstairs. Come on, Loopy Loo. Come on.
Don't be too long, Owen. What I was thinking, if we could both chip in financially and try and convert a couple of rooms upstairs into a flat, it'll give them some independence.
We need a lot more than that, Frank.
Well, you know we're more than willing to chip in. What's happening?
Frank,
Yeah?
have you noticed anything?
What?
Keep talking.
I'll make another cup of tea, shall I? That one must be freezing.
Thank you very much. Owen tells me you're a doctor's receptionist.
Yeah, that's right. The group practice down well, Becca. Really?
You ain't to come in here, or what?
No. I've come to see Louise.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Well, you've seen her now.
Mum, why are you so angry with me?
Where do you want me to start? If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have spent 6 months in hospital. I wouldn't have spent 6 months in a wheelchair. I wouldn't have got myself trapped into a marriage I never ever wanted. I wouldn't have had to give up my degree. And I wouldn't have had to protect my own daughter from my mother.
It isn't like that.
Yeah, well, you asked, Sammy. I'm just telling you.
Look, what you said before, well, couldn't we try again?
You don't want me, Sammy.
I do.
You don't. You didn't want me enough to stand by me when I was in a wheelchair, did you?
I tried. She looks like our Jeff, doesn't she?
What? An spotter, you mean? Hey, Loops. You take no notice of your man. You're a great, big, beautiful girl, aren't you, hey?
She hates me.
She does not.
She does. She hated me the first time she saw me. She went rigid when I tried to pick her up. And she screamed. And she wouldn't breastfeed. And she was just spitting milk out. She doesn't want me. You don't want me. And I don't even like her. And I'm frightened of her. And she's so little and she looks up at me as if I'm the monster. And she's right. God, if I was stuck in all day with her, I don't know what I'd do. I'd go mad.
Have you told anyone else about this?
They'd lock me up. I mean, you're supposed to love babies, aren't you?
Yeah, but she won't be a baby much longer, Sammy.
You don't think she'll remember, do you? I mean, that I didn't love her.
Sam.
What are those spots, anyway?
Oh, it's just a little heat rash. It's because her face is hot. Look, Sam, I'm not angry with you. Well, not really. It's just... oh, I don't know. We got ourselves into a right mess this time, haven't we?
Well, I was the one who got pregnant.
For the wrong reasons.
Yeah, well, sorry.
Poor old Loops. What a start, eh?
Did you ever love me?
Oh, you know I did. I was only a kid then, though. I was crazy about you. For ages. And you weren't interested.
So, so you've seen a solicitor then?
I don't know what else to do. I think it's the best for everyone.
Couldn't we try again?
No.
Well, why not?
Because it won't work. I can't live with your dad poking his nose in all the time. It's as if you'll always be his little girl. You're never gonna break away.
I couldn't go and live at yours. Not with your mum and dad.
We can't afford a flat, so...
We could if I went back to work. There's no chance of that. Oh, God, if I could go back to work, I'd feel like someone again. I'd feel worth something. But by the time I've shelled out on Louise getting looked after, I'd be skint.
Want me mum would have her?
No. I've already said it. I don't want to live at yours.
No, I don't mean that. I mean, well, if my mum could look after Louise in the daytime, and we went to look for a flat and we could find a deposit for the flat, and you went back to work full time. I don't love you like I used to, Sam.
I still love you.
Maybe if we tried again on our own, me and you, it might happen.
Do you think?
Well, it's worth a try, isn't it? I mean a real try, Sammy. A proper trial period. See, they're still nattering about us down there. Well, we better get things sorted the way we want them before they map out the rest of our lives for us. They're probably just about reaching our silver wedding down there.
And Gareth Williams, he'll be there. Now, smile at him a lot and ask him about his daughter, because she plays the violin in the youth orchestra. Oh, and Chas Burrows as well. Now, he really is worth cultivating. He's got a cottage in Provence.
Max?
Yeah?
Do you know what day it is tomorrow?
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
You've forgotten.
Well, it's nobody's birthday, and it's not our anniversary.
It's my 6-month checkup at the hospital.
Why didn't you tell me?
I did tell you.
Yeah, I know, but why didn't you remind me?
I didn't think you'd need reminding. Anyway, I know how much you hate being reminded about it. The cancer. But it won't just go away because you don't want to talk about it. What if it hasn't gone away, Max? What if it's still quietly growing in there?
You're not making more tea, are you? The poor woman will drown from the inside. And if we can't get in the loo.
That's true.
Perhaps I should go upstairs and see how they're getting on.
No. Look, if it was my daughter, I'd feel the same as you. But there's nothing you can do. They have to sort it out, not you.
The family should sort it out.
Well, actually, Frank, I think that's why things have gone so wrong for them. Too many cooks, too much family.
What do you think about this idea of making a flat upstairs for them?
What they need is a flat 2 bus rides away.
Lynn, you don't understand. Suppose...
Suppose what?
Suppose...
Oh, go on, say it.
Oh, God, Lynn. Suppose Sammy isn't fit enough to have that child. Suppose the pressure does drive her over the edge and she does hurt Louise.
Well, that's a risk you'll have to take, isn't it? I think it's more likely the pressure here that's driving her over the edge. You can't watch over Sammy for the rest of her life. Let her go, Frank.
We've got something to say.
Frank!
Well, it's nothing really. We're going to get a flat. And we're going to move back in together again, the 3 of us. But we need to borrow some money.
Yeah, we'll sort something out. Well, we've already decided that, haven't we?
Well, we need to scrounge some bits of furniture. And well, what we've decided is we're going to give it a year's trial. And after that, whether we're together or not, I'm going back to college. I don't care what anyone has to say about it, I'm doing it. And Sammy agrees, don't you? And listen, Mum, if you're still prepared to mind Louise in the days, Sam's going to go back to work. And, well, that's it, really. So, whether or not you're prepared to help us, we're going to do it, aren't we?
Well, we're going to try.
That's it.
Well, that's fair enough. Well, you can't get any further than that, can you?
What did they say when you rang in and cancelled?
Can't give a monkey's what anybody says.
Yes, you could.
Oh, no. Not tonight. You're more important than all the round tables in the world put together.
Gosh.
What time is it?
No.
No. The checkup. Tomorrow.
4:30.
What do they do?
Look for secondary growths. I don't think I can face it, Max. What shall I do if it's spread?
It'll be all right.
How do you know it will be? Why should it be all right? What's so special about me?
Are you ready?
We'll be back about 6:30, Anna. Maybe later.
Hey, squatters rule. Okay, Maxie?
I think he may be in for a small surprise. You okay?
John Harrison.
Yeah.
John Harrison who lives next door.
Yeah.
John Harrison with the beard.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't believe it.
I saw him.
What? You saw him shoplifting?
Down the station afterwards. Shouldn't have told you, really, but I was a bit gobsmacked myself. They found the stuff on him. A video.
He stole the video?
Yeah. Thighs the size of something. For lean and lovely legs.
Will they charge him?
Dunno. Depends.
Oh, it's a mistake. It's gotta be.
No, it happens all the time.
What mistakes?
No shoplifting. People nicking things they could easily afford.
Yeah, but John Harrison, I mean, well, he's educated. He talks nice. His wife's a teacher.
Hey, to see Max Farr.
Bring back the coupon, love. You get 20p off your next one, all right? So that's £15.30 altogether. Thanks,
I've
love.
just completely poleaxed him with my new unbeatable weapon, logic.
Oh. Right, love, that's 70p change. All right. Can you manage? Ta-ra, love.
Ta-ra, love. I said, hey, Max.
Oh, now, that delivery you was expecting, it's come. Come here.
Oh, good.
The freezer's full, and I put the invoice in the drawer.
Right, OK, good, yeah. Anyway, I said to him yesterday, you know, because he threatened to get the bailiffs in on me, you see. I said, hang on a minute, Maxie, hang on. You didn't threaten to get the bailiffs in on Jimmy, did you? He said, oh, well, no, I couldn't, you see, Ron, because Jimmy's a squatter. I said, right, fine. Well, in that case, have a squatter. I I tell you what, he might have degrees coming out of his ears, that farmer, but he's no match for me when it comes down to simple logic. Squatters of the world unite.
You've got nothing to lose but your livelihood.
Nah, don't worry. I'm far too clever for him. Hey, squatters' rights, I said. Bang, just like that. Should have seen the face on him and his missus. Sick as dogs they were.
Got a very wicked face, you.
I've got a very wicked mind, Jacqueline.
I know.
Well, it takes one to know one. Anyway, listen, how are you fixed next weekend, bank holiday?
Are you propositioning me?
Well, there's an idea. No, actually, I was thinking about spending some of my rent-free profits on a weekend away, you know. Thought me and Dee Dee might go camping.
Very nice. Sorry, love, pass us your baskets.
Yeah, Scotland, we thought, you know, Edinburgh. Then we can go and see our mates film. There's going to be lots of people there, you know. Telly people, Americans, so we thought, well, we better go up and cheer them on, you know. Actually, we were thinking about asking Frank Rogers and his new lady to join us.
To see your Mike's film?
No, camping.
$2.75, love. Thanks.
He's had a bit of a rough time lately, Frank. You know, he could do with the break. We had a good laugh at Alton Towers, you know. He's a nice fella.
Thanks, love. Ciao.
Bye. Anyway, logic, it's a wonderful thing, you know, Jackie. Old Maxie fell right into my trap. I said, go on, Maxie, go on. Define squatters.
Dad! Oh, good. I wanted to talk to him about the book.
Who with?
Peter
Mum?
Harrison. Hiya.
Oh, hi.
I just wanted to say I'm really enjoying the book you lent me.
Oh, great. How far have you got?
Sort of the bit where... What's his name?
Alec d'Urberville.
Yeah, where...
Oh, the seduction bit, yeah?
Yeah, that bit.
Bit heavy on the symbolism, isn't it? Offering a forbidden fruit, all those juicy strawberries.
How do you mean?
You haven't seen the film, have you?
No.
I've got it, actually. Bit of a Polanski freak. Fancy seeing a film, Rod?
Test the D'Urbervilles?
When? Any time. Come round later if you want. I'm in all evening and there's plenty of these in the fridge.
Oh, thanks very much. Shall we do that, Rod?
I'll see you later, maybe.
Yeah, all right.
Thought I heard voices down here. Woke me up.
What are these doing in the bin?
I threw them away.
Why?
Because I'm not doing the sponsored walk anymore.
Why not?
It's none of your business.
You can't just throw expensive boots away.
That's rich coming from you. I've never known anybody so talented at throwing away money.
What's going on, Dad?
Nothing is going on. I just went to the quack and he told me a sponsored walk was out of the question. Bloody asthma. Can't even walk now. You see before you, Peter, a supreme example of utter uselessness.
I thought you were all fired up about this.
Yeah, well, I changed my mind. Seemed a rather pointless thing to do.
Pointless? It was for charity.
It was how much would I make? I have to pay my hotel bills, my meals.
I thought you just said it was a doctor changed your mind.
Well, it was the doctor and other things.
Since when have you ever listened to what a doctor said to you?
What's going on? Are you trying to cross-examine me or something?
So what are you going to do with the sponsor money you've already collected?
Give it back. What else?
Dad? I had a chat with Ron Dixon the other day.
Yes. And I can imagine what he told you. His daughter saw me take a tin of sardines off the shelf, right?
Did you? Is it true? Is it?
You don't expect an answer, do you? You don't really think an accusation like that deserves one?
It wasn't an accusation. I just...
The girl made a mistake.
Right. Okay. Fine. If that's the way you want it. I'm gonna get changed.
Rod, sorry to disturb you. Could I have a quick word?
Oh, I'll leave you two alone, shall I? I expect you've got a bit to talk about.
Do you want to come over?
No, it's all right. It won't take a moment. I was just wondering about this department store business. What's going to happen next?
I don't honestly know, John.
Look, I'd be really grateful if you could keep it. I just don't want people talking. So, what's going to happen? Will they charge me?
Well, they could do. Is it your first offence?
Of course it's my first offence. I don't make a habit of it, you know. Look, it's just all a terrible misunderstanding.
Well, in that case, you'll probably just get a caution.
And that's an entirely private thing, is it? You won't tell the press or anything?
No.
So nobody ever need know, then, except you?
Well, just me and your family.
Oh, no. I haven't said anything to them. I don't want Barbara to know anything about this.
You mean you haven't told her?
Oh, no, of course not.
Honestly, John, I think you ought to.
No.
Well, they're bound to contact you sooner or later.
Who are?
Milo, the police. You need to warn her. You can't keep something like this hidden from your wife.
Dad?
Yeah?
Mum's on the phone. She says she hasn't finished next term's timetables yet. She's going to be late. And will you make her life easier by eating out tonight?
Yes, okay.
Right, I'll tell you on then.
Yes.
Okay.
Tell Mrs. Harrison tonight, John. She needs to know.
Stats? What are stats?
Oh, statistics.
Well, hey, your Jax has just been telling me about this clever stuff she's doing for her exams.
Yeah, she's good on the old 2 and 2 make 4, aren't you, love?
When did you get your results, love?
Next week.
Oh, I'm getting a bit nervous now, eh?
Hey, I've got something that'll cheer you up. A holiday.
Oh, what holiday?
Camping, the Trossachs.
To what?
Jacqueline, do you know again the Trossachs?
Dad, I am not going to Scotland.
Why, what's wrong with Scotland? You loved it last time we went.
Dad, I was too young to know any difference.
Come on, we'll have a great time. You, me, your mum, our Tony, maybe
Dad,
Frank Rogers.
Dad, no.
Listen, when I was your age, you
Yeah,
know...
I know. They sent you up chimneys. You never went any further than Formby. Dad, I'm 16. I want to go to Magaluf or somewhere with my mates.
Oh, I went to Magaluf once. Brilliant nightlife.
Excuse me. She doesn't need a nightlife.
Dad, I do.
Oh, no, you don't. You're too young for a nightlife.
Oh, brilliant. So I've got to sit round the campfire eating sausages and singing no Beatles numbers, have I? Hey, am I ever going to learn anything?
That's just the whole point, isn't it? I don't want you learning anything. And certainly not the things you want to learn, anyway. Do you want me to come with you?
No. No, I think I need to do this on my own.
You sure?
Sure.
All right, I'll wait here. Right here.
Yeah, Dad, there's nothing to do in Scotland.
Jackie, you're wasting your time. You're going, and that's fine.
Ron.
Well, that's the fuse gone now.
Ron, there's something wrong with this till. It's jammed.
It's probably the lecky, Dad.
What do you mean, the lecky? Hey, she's right. They've cut me lecky off. That's Maxie Farnham, not the scheming. Cut me lecky. Hang on, what about the freezers? I've got nearly £1,000 worth of stock in there.
Get it shifted quick. Hey, love, come here. Get these bags.
What am I gonna do
Hey, look,
about
can I
that?
owe you the 50p? Is that all right?
Yeah.
How big is your fridge at home? Come on, love.
Tell you what, somebody is going to swing for this. Somebody is going to be very, very sorry that they got up this morning.
For insurance in around 2 minutes.
Darling, it's starting again.
Ah, gotta go. Still, next time you've got a couple of minutes to spare, give it a try.
Hi, Mrs. Ellis.
Yes.
How much more has they got?
This is the last. Oh, come on, Nick, mate. I'm desperate.
Dad, the fridge room's full now.
Right, where's Jackie?
Oh, back in the shop. And I've left a note for my mum explaining why a fridge is stuffed full of oven chips.
Ah, good. So, panic over, eh? Hey, Sinbad! Is that you, like?
Well, I looked this morning. It was definitely me then, yeah.
Was it you who's cut my lecky off?
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, Ron. I had to. Orders from Fletcher. Had to cut your water off as well.
Oh, hey, no, not me water. I'm running a food shop there. It's illegal, no water.
Well, I'm sorry, Ron. It's orders from above, isn't it? See, if you don't pay your rent, then they're not obliged to supply you with services, are they?
Yeah, well, never mind obliged. Do you know what now means? Because now, this instant, I would like you to go back and switch my lecky and water back on, or else.
Yeah, well, I'd like to, Ron. I really would. But I'm sorry, it's more than my job's worth.
Oh, yeah? And just how much is your job worth?
Are you threatening me?
Look, Simba. See that car there? Now, that car has been there since 4 o'clock, and it was there yesterday. Now, that's what your job is, you see. That's what you worry about. Suspicious-looking cars. Caretaking, that's what you do, Sinbad. Not going round cutting off innocent people's lecky. You see, you are here to protect these shops, not sabotage them.
Look, Ron, if you've got a problem, see Max Farnham about it, all right?
Oh, I will, Sinbad, believe me. I will. Hey, Mick. You noticed that black mice hanging around here?
What black mice store?
That one here.
I don't think so, no.
Oh, I have, Dad. It was there on Monday.
So, Ron, how long have I got to look after this stuff for, mate?
Oh, right. Not for long now, mate. I'm just going to sort it out with Maxie Farnham.
Oh, listen, if you see your mate, tell him we won't need him till about 8 o'clock tonight.
Right. How's he getting on?
Oh, fine.
He's directing a film, you know, Michael, for the Edinburgh Festival.
We hear about very little else these days. Art, eh?
Yeah, it's a good title, isn't it? Mind you, he's a bright lad, and this one here takes after him. Tell you what, mate, university for this one.
Uni, no way. I'm getting a job.
You are not, you know.
Oh, I am. Dad, I am not staying on at school for another 2 years to be treated like a kid. And I'm not going to end up painting my skin to money out left, right and centre like all mate.
Hey, you don't have to be a student to get yourself up to your ears in debt, you know, love.
Yeah, I know, but I want a good job with big money.
Yeah, well, we'll just have to see what your mother thinks about this, won't we?
Dad, I know what my mum will say, exactly the same as you, but it doesn't make any difference, though.
Look, Jackie, I'm not talking about this now, all right? I've got to go round and sort Maxie Farnham out, but once I have, I'll be back and get you sorted.
We'll have to believe that, 'cause I'm going out. Thanks, mate. Ta.
Just a second, madam, just a second. You've got school Tuesday week, haven't you? And you've got your name down for A-levels.
Sorry, Dad. Bye.
Well, later then, all right? Kids. There, you get number 1 back on a straight and narrow, and number 2 falls off.
Go on, she's all right.
She's as stubborn as her mother, I'm telling you. Right. Oh, hey, you can join our rent strike now, can't you? You're an official tenant. You'll be able to tell Fletchers you're not paying up till they get rid of Corkle.
What, I'll get my lecky cut off as well? And where would you dump your stock then, eh?
Hey, don't worry, Michael. I'm going to fix that.
See you later.
Mrs. Farnham? Mrs. Farnham?
Oh, sorry. Thanks.
Oh, come in.
We're not too early, are we? We saw your mum and dad leave.
No, come in. Open house. Can I get anything to drink? Beer?
Yeah, fine, sir.
You all right?
Have you got any lemonade?
Well, I'm sure we can take some out. Sit down. Won't be a sec.
We should have brought a bottle of wine.
Why?
Well, that's what people do.
I don't.
With people like him, they bring wine.
Yeah, we've only gone to see a video.
I should have put my jeans on and you were should. Don't like those curtains to you. Bit fussy.
Lemonade neat or shandy?
Shandy, please.
So, what is this video anyway? Test of the what?
It's the film with the book he lent me. It's got loads of symbolism in.
Oh. But it's got loads of action in it. Car chases, stuff like that.
We didn't have cars then.
It's not going to be one of them boring, slushy women things, is it? One of your 3 Yankee jobs.
Lager and Nicky Brown, love.
Lager, please. Hey, they've got satellite. Could watch the sports channel after. There's football on.
There's always football on. Shh. Oh, that looks good. This is really nice of you.
There you go.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Right. Okay, dim the lights. You ready for this? Plenty of tissues. Hey, it's not one of them foreign films, is it? Subtitles. Is Ron Dixon about? Hang on a minute.
You're all right, but you can hide in here.
Hey, no way am I scared of Ron Dixon.
Oh, yeah? You could have fooled me.
Yeah, he hasn't got a leg to stand on. And hey, don't you be getting involved in any of this squatting nonsense, you know?
I wasn't going to.
He thinks he can take on Fletcher's single-handed. They're going to bury him. He's totally in the wrong. Hey, is Marcy back with the kids yet?
Oh, well, the film doesn't finish till 7. So, how are things?
With me and Mars?
Yeah.
Guess.
Oh, that good, eh?
Better than good, mate. 1,000,000 times better than good. And then some.
So, what would you like? Shall we eat out or what?
Oh, I'm not very hungry.
All right, I'll send Anna home. We'll cook something quick in the microwave. Scrambled eggs?
Lovely.
I do a mean scrambled eggs.
I know.
So, what did they say at the clinic?
Nothing, I told you.
Well, they must have said something.
Won't get any results till next week.
Well, how did you feel it went?
I don't know. Max, would you go in and send Anna off? I think I can face all that efficient cheerfulness.
OK.
Hey, Max. Yeah? Is this some kind of joke, like?
What?
What, he says. I'll tell you what.
Look, not now, Ron, please.
Yes, now. Because right now, I have got £500's worth of frozen stock quietly defrosting in a variety of fridges. Electricity, right? Water. Does that ring any bells?
Ah.
Oh, Now, that is a really intelligent contribution, isn't it, eh? Not a man of many words, your husband, is he, eh? None that a chimp couldn't understand.
Look, you go in.
No, it's all right. What's the matter, Ron?
The matter is that your husband's firm have gone and cut off all my services. Electricity, water, the lot.
Squatters rule OK.
Hey, listen, I'm telling you now.
Okay, calm down.
Now, that's what you wanted, Ron. Solidarity.
All I ever wanted was Jimmy Corkill out.
Yes, and we're doing everything we can to get him out, honestly, but it's not easy. And, Ron, you are not a squatter. You're a bona fide tenant with a contract and you're defaulting on your rent.
And who told me to flame him out default?
I know, but the situation has changed. You declared yourself a squatter, and Fletcher's took appropriate action. Now, under the circumstances, I'm advising you to pay up. In which case, your services will be reconnected immediately.
How immediately?
You give me your word that a cheque will be in my office tomorrow morning, and I'll ring Sinbad now. You'll be reconnected in 10 minutes. It's between us two. OK?
Yeah, OK. I'll drop the cheque round to your office tomorrow.
Oh, it's so sad.
Yeah. I cried buckets the first time I saw it.
You cried.
Yeah. When they get together at the end, and the soldiers come to arrest her.
Oh, and he says, let her sleep. And then she wakes up and says, if they come for me. She was so beautiful. I'm sorry. Can't stop now.
That's all right. You ought to be moved by something like that. Is he asleep?
Yeah, I think so. More interested in football and things. He works really hard. I was really sorry to hear about your dad.
My dad?
Oh, I hope you don't mind. It's just that Rod mentioned it. He never goes outside the house, what he mentions from work. It's just that he's seen your dad down at the station after they'd arrested him.
After they'd arrested him?
With the video still on him. They're really hot in it, these department stores. They prosecute everyone. It must be really awful for your mum. And your dad, of course.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, obviously it's a mistake.
obviously.
Well, that's what I said. I said, why would Mr. Harrison bother to steal a video when he could easily afford to buy one? And I said to Rod, I said, Mr. Harrison, they couldn't possibly have arrested him. Not for shoplifting.
Bad news?
Read it. I trusted him. I thought we had a gentleman's agreement.
Trusted you?
Max Farnham.
Well, do you think this has got anything to do with Max Farnham?
Jackie, everything has got something to do with Max Farnham. He haunts me, that man.
Yeah, but, well, this is Barry Grant. Look, it says here, instructed by our clients.
10% on the rent. 10 flaming percent. That's twice the inflation rate, that is.
Yeah, well, probably needs it.
Who, Barry Grant? What for to lie about in some beach like drinking sangria?
Oh, is that what he's doing with himself these days? Might join him.
Yeah, but he's not working his orchestras off in some shop, is he? Sorry.
You don't mind me, love. Anyway, what are you moaning about? You can well afford an extra 10%. Oh, yeah. And while we're on the subject of your enormous profits, you better get down the bank soon. I've got nearly 2,000 in this cash box.
2,000? God, we've had a good week, haven't we?
It's been a cracker of a week.
Right, well, I'll just go and see what the other tenants think about this first.
Yeah, well, don't leave it too late, will you? It's a lot of money to have hanging about.
No.
Dad, you've got to.
I said no. I don't want your mother worried.
It's all a mistake. Oh, is it? Like the mistake at the trading post. Like the mistake when you came home with 2 light bulbs. Seems a bit odd, don't you think, all these mistakes?
What are you trying to imply? That I'm sick or something? Like I'm a bloody psychological cripple as well as every other kind?
I think you're getting embarrassingly sorry for yourself these days.
Oh, you do you? You do. With all your vast experience of life. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, Peter, but I'm entirely sane. Look, I just picked up this video. It had a picture of a woman on the front in a leotard. Legs up to her armpits. It caught my eye. These things do. And I went to buy some socks and I just forgot to put it back.
Just forgot?
Just forgot. For God's sake, Peter. Why on earth would I want lean and lovely thighs?
Yeah. But the police aren't going to forget, are they? People know. People are talking. Rod Corkill knows. Diana knows. Ron Dixon's spoken to me about it. In a few days, the whole close will know. Dad, you've
got to tell Mum before somebody else gets in first.
Tell me what?
Hey, Ange, have you had one of these?
Actually, we're a bit busy at the moment, Ron.
I don't believe it, do you? 10% on the rent. That's twice the rate of inflation.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, well, what are we going to do about it, eh? Because I tell you what, I'm not shelling out an extra 10% just so Barry Grant can keep himself in champagne.
Hiya.
Hiya.
Can we talk about this later on? Sorry, Mrs. Pearce, I won't be a sec. Oh, how much was that? £22.
Listen, I think I'll nip round and see what Alice and Mick think about this, you know.
Great, thank you. £3 exactly. Thank you. Jenny, left, can you go out the way? Customers can't get past you there.
Hey, Ange, you want to keep that till shut, you know? There's been some funny people hanging around here lately. Listen, I'll drop it in the safe deposit box here if you like. I'm going down a bank after.
Oh, no, that's okay. But thanks anyway, Ron.
All right, see you, Ange. Ta-ra.
See ya.
Right, can I help you?
You couldn't fit me in, could you?
Well, I'm a bit pushed, actually.
Oh, well, I fancied a French pleat, you see. Rod's got this big do on tonight, a police thingy, and I just wanted something sophisticated.
I can't guarantee you'll be out before 7.
Oh, that's all right, because Rod's going to the dentist and then he's doing the weekend shop, so he won't be going out till late anyway. Excuse, I'll just go and tell him then.
All right, then.
Rod, pick us up at 7 or a bit later if you like.
OK.
All right, tra.
See you later. Ta-ra.
John, I'm not moving from here until you talk to me. All right, I'll go and ask Peter.
Go. Last Friday, I went into a shop. I picked up a video. I forgot I still had it, and they arrested me.
Arrested you? Who arrested you?
The police, who do you think?
For shoplifting?
Well, no, for murdering the checkout girl, of course for shoplifting. Is that okay now? Is that all right? Is that what you wanted to know? I've been arrested for shoplifting.
And you didn't tell me?
Well, no, because it's all a big mistake.
A mistake?
Well, yes. Which I assumed you'd realise straight away, being a loyal and supportive wife.
Don't lie to me, John. You can lie to the police, you can lie to Peter, but don't lie to me, please.
For God's sake, don't look at me like that.
Like what?
Like I'm some sort of antisocial, malfunctioning 14-year-old who's been summoned to your office. I can't bear that understanding, liberal, schoolmistressy look of yours.
Why are we suddenly talking about me? This is about you. Or are you saying it's my fault? Most things are these days.
I'm not saying anything. There's no point.
So you get arrested for shoplifting and it's my fault. Fine.
I was not shoplifting.
Yes, you were. All right, you can swear blue you'd forgotten you still had the tape, but why did you forget? I don't forget when I pick things up in shops.
No, because that's you're perfect.
Oh, stop it, John.
You've got a life. You've got a reason to get up in the morning. You've got a future, something to occupy your mind. The only thing you haven't got is a functioning husband.
Oh, I see. So that's what this is about.
You know that that's what it's about.
So in order to stop you shoplifting, I have to give up this independent life, do I? I have to make myself 10 times smaller so that you can look a little bit bigger, is that right?
Oh, don't be stupid.
It's not stupid, John. Just listen to yourself. You're saying you're not big enough or tough enough to take responsibility for your own dwindling self-esteem.
Oh, you make it sound so simple, don't you? Where did you get that one from? The Ladybird book of cheap psychology?
I got it from watching what's been happening to you these last couple of months.
I don't know. I don't know what's happening to me.
OK, Mr. Dixon, hold it there. A few words for the fans, please. How did you feel when Madonna said you were sexier than Warren Beatty?
Hey, behave, will you? Stop messing about.
Brilliant. You can't get anyone to act that.
Act what?
Spontaneous embarrassment.
You got a film in that thing?
No, Dad, it's a video camera.
Good. Where's Mick?
He's with the kids. He won't be until later.
How about Alice? Is he not about?
No, Dad, just me. All on my own until Keith gets here. So what can I do for you?
Don't suppose you know if Mick got a letter off Fletcher's about the rent, do you?
Oh, the fella in the suit came in and gave me that.
Ah, yes. That's the one.
Years of practice, eh, Dad? Do you want me to steam it open for you?
No, thank you. I know what's inside. They get you every way, don't they, eh?
Who?
Them. People like Barry Grant. People like Fletcher's. People who own things. People who just want to cream off the profits of other people's hard slog.
Oh, that sounds dangerously like socialism, that, Dad.
Hey, I don't want to knock the system. I'm just saying that I want to be one of them that sits back and rigs at it. What's this then? Joining the capitalist classes yourself, are you? Sidelining second-hand TVs, is it?
No, it's the edit suite. I borrowed it after Polly.
Oh, that's the stuff you wanted putting upstairs above the shop.
Well, if that's all right, like. I mean, I want to start editing this weekend.
When are we going to get a preview of this film, like? Only as your chief investor, I do think that I'm entitled to a little priority treatment. Hope it's a cracking story.
Well, I think you'll find that linear narrative's dead in postmodernist cinema.
Oh, you do surprise me, son.
This film's going to surprise a lot of people.
Hey, tell you the film that surprised a lot of people. Psycho. I remember the whole audience gasped as one. All that red blood swirling down the plug hole. It was horrible.
Psycho was shot in black and white.
Black and white? No, it wasn't.
It was. It's just most people think that.
Hey, listen, sunshine. I was there. I saw it, all right. You've only seen it on the telly. Don't you go telling me what Psycho was shot in.
Look, shall we just get this to yours or what?
Yeah, if you want. We do. Michael, you can't do that.
Dad, don't worry about it, eh? It doesn't start getting busy in here till about 7. That's when people realise they're too tired to start cooking. Yeah, will you take this for us?
Well, as long as Mick doesn't mind you shutting up shop just whenever it suits.
Look, if anybody wants me, you know where I am.
Letter to Colin Bennett. August 21st. Dear Colin, thank you for your letter. In response to the questions you raised, I enclose a copy of our research findings re your proposed gourmet range of cat food. What about Tiddles Nibbles? Cordon bleu, of course. Or Tiddles Nibbles a la carte? A la cat? Actually, Colin, in view of the fact that people are dying daily of disease and starvation, I couldn't really give a toss whether Tiddles Nibbles with trout goes down better than Tiddles Nibbles duck à l'orange. Don't take it personally. It's just that I don't know how long I've got left. 6 months? 60 years? Well, for that matter, nor do you. But unlike you, I've got to face it head on. And I don't intend to spend a minute more of what time I've got left on any of this garbage. So, yours truly, and up yours, Patricia Farnham. Tell Miss Clark I'm going out. And, Tracy, tell her I won't be back.
Do I demoralise you so much?
You frighten the wits out of me. No, it's just that I don't feel equal to you anymore.
And did shoplifting make you feel equal?
I don't know. I don't know why I did it. I don't understand any of it. It's so frightening not being in control of what you're doing. Not having a rational explanation for everything.
I think I'm going crazy.
I think you need to find something to do. I think you need a job.
What's offline edit mean? Off what line?
It's film jargon.
Well, I'll set it up and show you how it works if you want.
There you go. Hey, Edinburgh today, Hollywood tomorrow.
Has Aunt Sammy been in for any oven chips?
Not today, love.
Not to get myself, then.
All right, Frank.
Hi, mate.
Hey, mate, I was meaning to ask you, how you fixed next weekend?
What, Bank Holiday weekend?
Yeah, only me and Dee Dee, you know, we were thinking about going camping up in Scotland and, well, we wondered whether or not you and Lynn would like to join us, you know. We got a spare tent.
I'll have to put the idea to her first, Ron. I mean, we haven't, you know, it's kind of...
Yeah, I know what you mean. Anyway, see what she thinks of it.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
Good lad.
Ron,
Yeah?
what about the bank? Do you want me to go for you on my way home or what? I can put us in the safe deposit box.
Would you mind, love? Only, you know, Spielberg here. Hey, Michael, you could get your sister involved with this lot, you know. Settle on the idea of being a student. Jackie's only talking about the idea of packing in at A-levels, isn't she?
Sam was the same, Ron.
Well, count me out of it, Dad. I mean, it's her life, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, but it's ridiculous, isn't it? I mean, how's a 16-year-old supposed to know what they really want?
When I was 16, I wanted to get married and have 2 kids. And look what happened to me. Thanks, love, this change.
I'll see you, Frank.
I'll let you know Monday, Don.
Good lad.
Sure, love. So, I'll start cashing up, shall I? I'll be off about 7.
Right, thanks a lot, love. And give us a yell before you go, will you? I want to see what offline edit means. And, hey, be careful on the way home with all that money, do you? Wrap it up in something, stick it under your jacket. People might think you're pregnant.
And give Jimmy a heart attack? Yeah, well, that's one way to get him out from next door.
See? Told you I had a wicked mind, didn't I, eh?
Look, I'm sorry. I know it's Friday. I know you want to go out. But I can't do anything till I've got this sorted. £12 short every time. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70.
OK. Now, let's go. Come on. Ow.
Hi, love. Has my dad been in and bought any oven chips?
Yeah, he beat you to it, love. He's got them.
All right, thanks a lot.
Charlotte.
She's gone, it's OK. Hey, dickhead, not now.
Dad, you got the chips then?
Yeah. Anyway, see you, mate.
Yeah, see you later.
They'll be defrosted by now.
Yeah. Had a good day?
Yeah, I went to see them at the hotel. I can have my job back. I start next month. Oh, and Owen's put a deposit down on a flat, the one we saw in Oakwood Rose.
Oh, good. Yeah. Listen, Sam, I'm not trying to interfere or anything, but, well, I'm glad I got you alone. I want to give you this.
Oh, what's this for?
I've had a word with Mrs. Daniels. She's going to look after Louise. I want you and Owen to get away together for a bit.
Dad, we can't take this.
I want you and Owen to have a couple of weeks on your own together. Before you take on the old works, the flat, Louise, the job. Why don't you go as soon as you can? And why don't you go tomorrow?
Tomorrow? But where would we go?
Wherever you like. Devon, that's nice. East Coast, Scarborough.
Oh, God.
Come on, Sam.
If I ask you to go and get something for me from the shop and you have to take some money from the till, then always, always, always put a chitty back in so we know. Right, wages. Sharon. £75.
Oh, I wish he'd hurry up. Bet he's gone for a drink with Tomo.
Okay, this is it. Stay cool, right? Yeah. Go.
Sorry you were closed.
I'm not here for a drunk sim, love. Come on, hand it over, quick! No longer it, quick, come on!
Get Jenny out!
Stupid cow! Get back! Shut up! Just shut up and give us the money, or we're gonna have to start smashing this place up.
Hi.
Hi.
I thought you were having a drink after work with a client.
I was.
Are you all right?
Wonderful.
Guess I know, but, are you all right? I wasn't expecting you and don't have any food in. I'll tell you what, I'll go around and get you a pizza. What do you fancy? Seafood?
Max,
Yeah.
I've walked out.
Oh, of this drinks too?
No, the whole lot.
The whole lot?
Work, my job.
You walked out?
Mm-hmm.
What, just like that?
Just like that.
On the spur of the moment?
No, I've been thinking about it for days, weeks, and then suddenly I decided, what's the point in thinking about it anymore? Just do it. So I did.
Oh, great. Well, fine. One small point. What are we going to live on?
Ooh, love and baked beans, I should think.
Where's the rest of it?
Under the desk.
Don't move! Don't speak! Come on, move it! Just grab the notes! Come on, shift it!
Sure. See you, Rob.
Careful now.
Yeah, well.
Sorry, Jack.
Oh, God, you nearly frightened me to death. Oh, you didn't have skin.
I've got the week's takings under here.
Do you want to get that down the bank?
Yeah, don't worry. Sure.
You say anything, one word, and she's dead.
Jackie!
Sorry I'm late. No money, a flaming kid. What's wrong?
Just go, Rob, please go.
Okay, we're just gonna have to blast our way out.
Just go!
1, 2, 3, and we go, okay? All right. Just run, keep running. 1, 2, 3, go!
Jenny, where's Jenny? Rob, just let them go, okay?
Phone the station. All right, everything's got a bit out of hand. Nobody's hurt. Now let's just keep it that way.
Listen to him, please. He's a policeman.
I'm busy. Christ! Get out! Run! Go!
Oh, my God.
And Brookside's back on Monday morning at the same time, and our omnibus edition is on Sunday morning at 10:30. Tomorrow morning at 9, Victoria Principal's Secret.